Old Town Casino, where you'll get the most bang for your bucks. Top-notch gaming action, superior dining at Calico Cafe, and impeccable service. You'll never want to leave. With surprises in store every day, why go anywhere else? All here at the Old Town Casino.
We're creating an area, and it's not just necessarily for it to assist the firefighters in their living accommodations, but more of the operational effectiveness as well. New concrete pads going out there, new sidewalks that meet the ADA requirements. All those type of issues need to be accomplished. Plus, then there's going to be an area that'll allow them to go out and eat outside and those types of things. But it gives us a better improvement or a better egress out to the apparatus bay, which is approximately 25 feet. Get in there in a more timely fashion and man the apparatus and get out to the emergency, whatever that may be. In the apparatus bays, we're looking for a more climate-controlled type of environment. Right now, in the heat of the summer, there is nothing to cool that apparatus bay down. We are limited in the heat that it can provide in the winter months. So we're looking at a number of different ways that we can improve, again, the operational effectiveness.
Physical demands on the body of a firefighter and a paramedic and the hours that they're working. Tell me how this building helps them.
Well, it allows them, when they do have a brief moments of downtime, it gives them a better accommodation to, be best prepared. They get to let them rest appropriately, utilize kitchen facilities that were of the size and of the nature that they can, eat more effective is really the way it is. And just to allow them to be better prepared. There's a laundry facility here so they can keep things up in their towels and the sheets and things like that that they would need on EMS calls, as well as their personal. It just creates a generalized better environment for which them to operate and gather that rest and be best prepared for our next incident.
Because they kind of have to think in the terms of, when I'm done with this, I might be called right back out if it's an extreme situation, which I've seen you guys in, and then you're going right into the next one right after they've just pretty much exhausted themselves.
And it's true, and with the old facility, and again, if it was a windy night and things like that, it prevented them from getting their necessary rest because of all the noises and the concerns that the structure integrity may not have held up. Yeah. And that's not as much of a concern now, and just making sure that when they were going between the two buildings that there weren't trip hazards and the concrete and things like that, and buildings and grounds are addressing each and every one of those issues.
It's been upgraded to fit more staff members, as well as be more efficient for us and more comfortable for us as we live here.
What did you guys have here before?
Well, there was another trailer on the same part. It was old. It had been around for quite a while. Had its challenges for keeping it hot, keeping it cold in the summertime. Was very interesting.
Had some leaking going on too and everything, right?
It did. We had some leaks when it rained outside, and it was a challenge keeping that as functional as possible.
Tell me some of the things that you have down here that is different than the old building.
Well, we have 4 functional bedrooms at this point in time. We have 2 bathrooms, 2 showers, which is a thing that we've been needing for a while. Full service kitchen, which we had a kitchen in the other one, but at that point the kitchen wasn't very functional. This one we have is completely functional. We've got 3 refrigerators, 1 per shift. Because we work 24-hour shifts and live down here when we're on duty, we have to have all the comforts of home, as well as have an efficient station to be able to get to our calls as rapidly as possible. And
you have an office area too.
We do. We enter our calls. Everything that we do goes into a computer system. So behind me is our office area where we have the full internet access computer and printers and all of the technological things that we need to be able to handle that aspect of our job.
Give somebody an idea of how much you actually spend down here at Station 3.
Well, all that's hinging upon how many calls we run on a regular shift, but from this station we handle all 911 emergency calls for emergency medical service, as well as fire calls, car accident calls, any of those 911 emergencies. Additionally, we handle the out-of-town transports. If somebody needs services that are not provided at Desert View, we take them over to Vegas. So there are shifts where we spend the majority of our shift here, and then there are shifts where we leave and 12 hours later we find ourselves coming back again. Yeah. It's really kind of hard to tell, but it's a need sort of thing. We're where we're needed to be when we're needed to be there.